What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Samurai War here, back again with some more Warframe. I think this is going to be episode 4, if I do recall. And today, let's see what we got going on. So, complete the junction. Oh, that's right. So, on the last video, I got Dreamer's Bond, and I used all my endo just before that, unfortunately. So, actually, you know, we got something in here in the... Oh, the burst on's done. Another gun to level up for mastery rank. I think we're gonna stick with the
Operator, did you hear that?
Paris
It
for
said
now.
cosmic background
Also,
radiation is a riot.
I'm going to turn
Saddle up.
audio down just a bit here. I feel like it's been relatively loud. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Has been. Oh, Nightwave, that's the new thing I was going to go over. So you have this little console right here. Like I had mentioned in a previous video, it's like a battle pass. You get a bunch of free items. These are dead credits, which you can come down here to credit offerings and you get all these resources, warframes, guns, mods, working reactors. There's a bunch of stuff you could get from this, and it's free. Everyone gets access to it. You don't have to pay a premium for it, which is really nice, but you do have to complete some of these objectives, you know. Obviously some of these are locked because I don't have it available. I'm actually surprised this one is currently unlocked. The Duvari one specifically, because we have not ventured anywhere near the Duvari yet. But yeah, see, some of these, excuse me, some of these just kind of happen as they go. Viral, we don't have anything that could equip viral yet. We could do enemies, we could do missions, we could do this melee if we come across. Actually, do I have viral? I can't remember. No, just cryo rounds. Yeah, we don't have viral yet. So instead, what I'm actually gonna do, let's go ahead and do this real quick. So I'm gonna introduce you to Cetus because there is a specific mission that we get to over here to call. I'm gonna work my way towards this mission. I don't know if I can because this mission might lock me. You could kind of see there's, you know, my Warframe doesn't have wings, right? So there's something that you have to get there. So, let's just start with Cetus and see what happens, because I haven't done this in a while. So, as far as like introduction to new planets, I want to say it'll probably unlock a quest for us to do, but I don't know if we'll be able to do it. Sorry about that. Have it. Perfect timing. Alright, so Cetus. Not a mission. Not yet, at least. Full planet, so let's go figure out what we have to do here. Eventually, it will tell me. Got a mission right over here. What's up, my dude, Kanzu? Ah, look at that.
Swazdula, off-worlder. Interested in working for me? Gotta prove yourself first. Head out on the plains and show me what you can do.
3 to 5 rewards. Gara. One of the ways that you can get Warframes, there are specific planets that you can go to that have a tile that you can kind of open up. It's kind of like the open world aspect of the game. There's Earth, there's one on Venus, there's one on there's 2, 3, 4, there's like 4 or 5 of them. We'll kind of, you know, as we cross them, we'll go cross them, of course. But you can tell me anything else? No, that's it. Okay, cool.
New Bossman's been giving us no end of trouble. You're my go-to Tenno. Make him go away, yeah?
The plains of Eidolon, the site of an historic battle between the Orokin and a great sentient.
This is what sucks about this.
The sentients who attacked the tower long ago.
Oh, you have no idea. Yeah, definitely don't come out here at night to start it off. If it's nighttime, go run some other missions. Honestly, you're gonna have a really rough time at night if you don't have stuff leveled up.
Target spotted. Strike fast and take out as many as you can. I've located another mass of enemies.
How did that not hit? So this is just a little bounty that you could do on here. I think you'll have like 5 or 6 bounties that you can do. Can't do damage to those, but don't expect to kill them. Where's this other guy shooting at me? Oh, bro. I really want to work on getting to the next quest, though, now that I think about it. Before I get into... Basically what I was going to do, I'll kind of spoil it a little bit. There's a Warframe you can get on Earth. I don't know if we'll actually have access to it yet, but it's a very beneficial Warframe to get this early on in terms of loot. But the rest of them. Turret, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. I'm like level 5. Oh, look at that. Cool. Those are actually relatively difficult to find. I'm actually glad I stumbled across that. Those Cetus whips, they pop up around lakes and rivers where you see them. Oh, and crystal, the first crystal we've ever found. But if you ever see those Cetus whips, just walk over them, grab them. They will. You'll thank me later. Trust me. I like how this had me come all the way down here, but there's probably not going to be too many enemies, to be honest. Because you can't go any further. Like, it's not open up yet. There is another... I can't go around it yet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, actually, hang on. Right, follow the pipes. It's not very nice.
Almost feel
Hey,
sorry.
50 Indo. We can
Then I
complete the next part of the quest.
was sad
Or test.
times.
Whatever.
Here's your bounty. Swazdula.
Turn to Cetus. Actually, since we got that Indo, I might void out continuing on here just because it's not that this is late game stuff. It's more, let's say, like mid game. This is where it gets a little grindy. Like this might be like some off-screen grinds just to get certain things. Like you can mine, you can fish in this game. I'll show you for the first time as I do it, of course, but for right now, I think going along with the star chart, that should be most people's, you know, objective this early on into the game. Because see, just you'll get bottlenecked here very easily. Gara, getting the quest for Gara is nice. It's a Warframe quest, but you're not just gonna get her immediately. You still have to grind them out. There's a little RNG when it comes to it, so we'll talk to him and see. I think he's just gonna have another bounty.
Tenno, have you met Saya? Lives on the outskirts of Cetus. See? Here's the three of us. Me, Anko, and headstrong Saya.
Yo, Kanzu, that does not look like you, buddy.
The two of them even got married. They were happy.
Unless that's you in the middle. That looks more like you.
That was 5 years ago. Saya never moved on. Never accepted it. And now I'm hearing queer whispers. The Granier found some trace of Anko. And just like old times, Saya's about to do something rash. Talk to her, eh? For Kansu. Ayo, we have not spoken in a long time.
Eventually, there you go.
Chat. No time to talk. There's word of my husband. I have to go. Word travels fast. Konzu and I haven't spoken in 5 years. Not since his involvement in my husband's disappearance. And now he sends you by the Onum. I'll accept help if you bring Onko back to me. But miss a trick, and I'll take care of business myself. Understood? Doga.
Yeah.
Dadup Tenno. I'll signal you when you're out on the plains. As crazy as this sounds, you're looking for glass.
Yeah, it's just talking about. It's just talking about Gara. I'm gonna go back because I don't want to get too much into Cetus. At least you kind of get an idea of what it looks like, and also it does unlock the path to the next few quests that I could do. But because we're so close on doing this, I think I think I could actually complete that and show you how that works. Let me see. So, no, not appearance. Gamers Bond. Upgrade it once. And then we should get our first little companion. Well, we should be able to craft it, I should say. Alright, let's see. We'll build Taxon. Taxon's a really nice companion, by the way. Oh, 1 minute. Really? Alright, well, we're gonna wait here a minute till this builds. But with Cetus, so I'll show you. It'll pop up here now in the codex. So yeah, you see Saya's Vigil. I'll complete that. I just want to get to the next main quest because these are really just side quests, and you get a Warframe out of it. Gar is a pretty decent Warframe, but it's not as beneficial as the next one that I was actually mentioning. So, when you go through these missions here, I think this is the assassination mission. I don't know what level it is. I want to say these might be a little higher level than these, because like you see, it's like 2 to 5 and 1 to 6 and whatnot. I'm pretty sure they get a little bit harder up into there, but we'll just double check here in a second. And we got our first companion, so let's go see what this does. Oh, it's got a little companion slot. We could equip Taxon. Yes, there is Carrier, Death Cube, Tharija, I don't know how to pronounce it. Helios, Nautilus, Auxilius, Shade, and Worm. They all have different benefits. So like you can see, this one's more for assault, has an ice beam. The Carrier has a shotgun weapon, but the Carrier is most known for just like sucking up loot. it, you can do it with any of them. The Death Cube's pretty good. It's basically got a rifle. Yeah, it's got a rifle on it. I think this one is more, yeah, it's got the electro pulse, so it kind of like shocks enemies. Helios is nice. It can scan enemies with a codec scanner. This will come in handy at some point. What you can do is you could scan every enemy, you could scan every bin, every item, everything in the game, and it just gives you a little additional details about it. The Nautilus is pretty straightforward. It's just well, we won't know about that one for a while. The Auxilius you get in Orbivalis, which is on Venus. This one's good for fishing, so it scans the fish for you, which is kind of nifty. Shade's good. It's a ghost companion, so basically it'll make you invisible at times, which invisibility is really good in this game. It's very undervalued. And then Worm, just, you know, another kind of like Sentinel. Yeah, Sentinel with the laser rifle. So if you want to go for damage, it tacks on Death Cube, Worm. Those are probably the top three. Helios is very specific with the Codex scanner. And then you have like defense with the going invisible. I started off with Helios on my first playthrough of this game. I would recommend it again just because the scans do give you a bunch of extra stuff later on in terms of, you know, it'll tell you as far as, you know, what the enemies are weak to, all that stuff. You also get weapons that you could equip. Now the weapons, as you'll see, they take mods. We'll give it damage. We'll give it... Oh, really? I can't take Stormbringer. Interesting. We'll give it cold then for now. You can put it or can sell in it at some point. You could also auto install and it'll put whatever it recommends on there. For new players, I always recommend that. It's just nice to have vacuum. So this is the one. So an 8.5 meter radius, it will suck up all the items basically. I'm gonna go ahead and bump that up to 10.5. I'm going to max this out as soon as I possibly can. It's only 280 at Indo, which 280 is not too terrible to come by. But it's very beneficial. These other ones are kind of just straightforward. There's some better mods that you'll get. We'll come across those, and as we come across those, we'll equip them, of course. So, yeah, but let's go back here. So we got that. So let's enter this junction and see what happens. Well, I never demonstrated it, but you can move your ship around whenever you're in that little cutscene, which is kind of cool. These are all solo missions, by the way. Every junction is a solo mission. As you can see, it's a little arena. And I am fighting myself. Not really myself, but hey, bro, chill out. Ah, you thought of the same thing. Oh, bro. That's what I thought. Oh, I miss doing this so much. So cool. Nice. So we got a weapon from it. I don't know if you saw that. The Furious. It was the weapon that Volt was wielding. You do get rewards from completing the junctions, but most importantly, you unlock planets that way. So now we could travel to Venus. Now, I don't think this one... Oh, it's not going to tell me, of course. They're not going to tell me about the junction. There it is. Wait. No, so we don't get the quest from there. Is it Venus that gives it to you? Yeah. Fox Solaris. Speak to Utico. Yep. Purchase a Rhino blueprint from the market. We could do that. Beat the Jackal. Start building Rhino. Rhino's a good one. Rhino's gonna be the warden of this junction. Going to Mercury. Rhino's a good one to start with. I'm gonna take a pause here on doing anything on Mercury. I'm gonna backtrack here. I'm gonna do some of these missions real quick. And I'm gonna see how far it lets me go because I wanna say, let me see. Did it unlock another quest? I don't think it did yet. Didn't. So Fox Solaris, reach Fortuna, talk to uh, well, since we did Cetus, we'll just go ahead and do that, and then I mean, it's one mission literally, but let's see if I could do this with people now. They want to be in part of it, they could be a part of it. Just makes the missions go quicker. There's gonna be a quest coming up here pretty soon that's gonna be super crucial to a couple things. You know, there's still parts of our ship that we don't even have unlocked. Things we could do with companions,
Eliminate all corpus threats.
weapons, all that stuff, right? Don't forget the loot. It's gonna be so nice whenever I could kill an enemy from a certain distance and then get all that loot from it. You see how the Taxon is doing some work? Now they do have health. I will they do, and they do die, and when they die, the only way you get them back is if you die. So just keep note of that. Now you can upgrade their shields, their health, just like you can upgrade yours. When you do pick up health and stuff, it will heal them as well. But just basically be careful. We get into some sticky situations. I mean, he's doing a lot of work right now. Like, look at that. He's just destroying them. No, you don't. We're gonna destroy you. I know. Me too. Don't worry. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't mean to destroy it. Well, like Paxson did, but
Stay focused. There's a heavy
I need to kill those drones with melees because that was actually one of the quests in the Night Wave. Unless I did damage to him. I mean, to be honest with you, from here on out, most of the rest of the game's kind of straightforward. There's a couple things that
Walkers incoming.
I'll go into a little bit more detail about, you know, when the time comes, but for now, it's probably just going to be a lot of gameplay and not like super in depth on certain things. I don't want to be annoying as well, because it is a lot of information that this game kind of throws at you. And I don't want to overwhelm anyone, because this game can be very overwhelming. Just for an example, someone might get lost there and not know what to do. Game doesn't tell you that. Well, whatever. We'll just keep the alarms off so they keep spawning anyway. Oh, this is a good little group. Oh, and I don't have... Nice, I don't have energy. I was gonna literally use my ult on all of them. Still can. They're below me. There's a lot of them below me. Give me some energy, buddy. Or don't. Don't give me some, I guess. Give me energy. We'll just turn them off just because. I only need 5 more enemy kills, and honestly probably gonna get that once I go down here. I wanted to use the ultimate just so you can see how it works at a group of enemies, but of course no one wants to give you energy at this time, so
You've broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I'd extract here so we can go to Fortuna. Another one done.
Another job well executed.
15 endo. Decent amount of resources, actually. I did 100% damage. Look at that. You know, if you play with other people, it'll spread it out between the, you know, whoever you're playing with. It'll tell you. Oh, look at that. We could do mastery rank 2. Let's actually go ahead and knock that out, because everything that comes with it will be really nice. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can do it. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Fair enough. All right, let's begin this. There's syndicates in this game that you can pledge to, and you just get extra resources. I was gonna try to do that, but
With a sidearm. Eliminate all targets.
with the kunai, bring him on.
Ready yourself.
Again. You do have a time limit to do these, by the way. They're pretty easy. You know, like 1 through 15 is relatively easy, and I think, you know, after that,
Mission complete.
they kind of give you a couple difficult ones in there. Like, yeah, the next one's probably gonna be do damage with your melee. I did try to invite myself to my own clan, but told me I couldn't. I wonder if it'll let me now. So let's go to Fortuna. Let's just kind of start that quest so we can See what's up, see what's next.
The air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming, feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters, hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future, strong, united, working till we fall. The air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming, feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters, hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future, strong, united, working till we fall. And we all lift, and we're all adrift together, together. Through the cold mist, till we're lifeless together, together.
Fortuna! You are behind schedule. The final coolant tower must be
Pretty cool intro to
for my investor showcase.
this little faction here.
Busy.
Orders means one
Oh,
thing.
an outworlder. A Tenno. Look, we're a corpus operation, we are, but these people are Solaris. We work for a living. We don't need no trouble, and we don't need no one getting hurt. You want to help? Go buy something from Thursby. He's been staring down the barrel of a repo order ever since he took on his parents' debt. Ugly thing repossession. A Solaris falls too deep in debt, and Neff sends in his repo squads to take what he says he's owed. You know, mechanical body parts, even a full rig. In Thursby's case, because he got none of that, they take the organics. Arms and legs. Yeah, there's a market for those too. Fucking what?
If you need scrap and a snap, just talk to your junkyard diplomat. That'd be me, Thursby, Thunderstruck, Sean Unpluck, down in his luck, whatever. Tell me you want to buy something. Please. I need this. Utico sent you? A tenno? To help meet me quota? Well, B. You know, you could buy some scrap, but if you really wanted to help, you could source me some supplies. Something I can sell, not this garbage. I know where the taxman keeps the good stuff. If you're up for that sort of thing, boss, head topside. When my parents passed, I inherited their debt, and boy were they owing deep. Can't work to pay it off, because I ain't got no augmentations. And I can't buy augmentations on account of all my debt. Vicious cycle, right? So, here I am, selling useless scrap at the edge of a coolant canal.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta
He
do.
means well. Don't want to see nothing bad happen to us workers. But there was a time she had another name. Fox Solaris. The voice of the resistance. The voice of Solaris United. She stood up for us. Said how wrong this all is. She always said Solaris United was all of us. But it weren't nothing without her. When the trouble happened, Neff did try to identify her. What he did to the others. What happened on deck 12. She's always been kind to me. What happened to them was never her fault. You ever been out on the Vallis, boss? She's a miracle, she is.
It's the same thing as Cetus, what we just did, just kind of like the open world aspect of it. It's a relatively small map, though. I, I wouldn't call it like a full-on open world, but
You know what Yuriko always says? She says,
Welcome to Venus. It'll kill ya. Thursby, what's going on? You keeping your nose clean?
Yuriko? Sure I am. Just
these guys are
giving a
no joke here.
tour to my shoddy boss here, you know, earning a wage any way I can.
Alright then, Thursby. Just don't let this outworlder get you into trouble.
I need something I can sell, you know? Spare parts. Sneak and peek, boss. Crates full of the good stuff should be nearby.
Can I open it, please? Thank you.
Outstanding! If we had the old Unico, we'd be taxing taxmen on the regular. What else
There.
can you find? Amazing! With this haul, won't be just my debts getting paid off. You're gonna make more than one Solaris happy today, boss.
Here, there's.
Unbelievable! Why stop here? With your power, we could hit Neff hard. Make him pay for all he's done to us. Blow up his precious coolant tower before he's even had a chance to show it off to his mucking board.
These guys suck.
Thursby? What are you thinking? You're on an unsecured channel. You want a Corpus spy drone hearing what you're up to. Ah, muckers. Too late. Got no choice. Tenno.
Level 30.
Get Thursby into this mess, so you can damn well help him out of it.
Doing that.
Tenno, you're looking for the Corpus spy drone that overheard Thursby's little guided tour. Find the drone before it reports back to Central Command.
These are all bounties. You're basically, it's kind of like the intro to the bounties of the game. Well, of the open world aspects, right? Usually they come in a set of 4 to 5, I think, missions, depending on what level you do them on. So this one I think is only gonna have like 2 or 3
Found
parts.
it. And I'll see if I can still hack one of these things.
This one's just not taking damage. Huh. Oh, here you go. Get it, bro. You just don't want to take damage.
Hold on, Tenno. Been a while since I did this. Now, where is that recording of Thursby? Here come the taxmen. Keep him off the drone till I'm finished with it.
You know, it'd be really nice if these enemies decided to drop me some, you know, some, energy. Where are you jumping? Yeah, look at that new mod. Good for melee. Some extra range.
Focus the legging it. Take out as many as you can. Keep them quiet. Well, well, well. You're a bright spark and no mistake. Could have used you back in the... Don't let me catch you running more missions for Thursby. Understood?
I don't know if it'll let me fast travel yet. Come on. They have little fast travel spots usually, but there will eventually be an easier way to get around these maps, because they are big enough in the sense of running around is pretty annoying. As you can tell. That's huge. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Just a quick little intro into Fortuna and Cetus. I think now, let's see, I don't think that completed the quest, but it does start the next main quest line. As you can see, there's, you know, these are where the prerequisites come into play. This one, really want to work towards this one next, so what I'll probably do is complete Oxalaris, because I think the Mars Junction, if I'm not mistaken, let me see, I think that one, so I have to do the Mercury one and then one for Mars. Completed that. Nice. Complete a mission with the Boltor primary weapon, we could do that. Purchase a Mark 1 weapon from the market. Oh yeah, you know what, I think I could do that as well. I already have the Kunai. I already have the Bratton. I already have the Paris. Might as well get the Strum shotgun. Complete that part of the junction. We need to do Once Awake, which... Once Awake. Which one's that one? This one. Yeah, we need to do the Mercury Junction first. Just gonna set us up for the next video. So we got complete Vox Solaris Incubator Power Core, which is really nice. Purchase Rhino Blueprint from the market. We could do that. Defeat the Jackal. We can do that as well. That's the... I think Unda is the one? One of those missions is the Jackal mission. It's the assassination mission. But we'll slowly get there. Go ahead, get Rhino. Cool little skin that they just came out with We're gonna go ahead and buy the blueprint. Oh, we don't have enough credits. All right, we will do that next time. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video there. I think we went over a couple, you know, a couple other key things. I think what I'll do, because I can't do Erpo yet, I'm gonna avoid the Cetus quest for now. Focus on the main one. So we'll go back to Fortuna and complete the Box Solaris, and then once we complete that, we'll go through, find the Jackal, defeat him a couple times, get the Rhino stuff, and try to craft our next Warframe by the end of next video. So for now, I'm gonna cut it there. Like I said, I do appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I appreciate all your support and look forward to the next video. Bye.